Hello everyone, Cambear Run here. Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. One day I'll be able to say that flawlessly. Welcome to a video that was supposed to be released yesterday. Sorry about that, I got caught up in a couple of things. So, I did a Izzet draw deck in the early days of doing Magic the Gathering Arena on this channel. And it was probably the first video that was got quite a bit of traffic and was quite well received. So with some of the Strixhaven cards coming out, I thought I'd give it another go. Or just try and reinvent the deck in general. So the main one I want to use is because there was a new Planeswalker based on the Eldraine twins, so Will and Rowan Kenrith. Their Eldraine card was really, really good for draw decks, and I think this one does also have somewhat of the same impact, especially Will Scholar of Frost, but Rowan Scholar of Sparks can also help too. So, Rowan Scholar of Sparks is that you can +1 to deal 1 damage. If you've drawn 3 or more cards this turn, she deals 3 damage to each opponent, and then it allows you to copy spells with an emblem with her ultimate. And then Will Scholar of Frost, not only does he allow to draw cards, but he can also, on his +1, can disrupt your opponent's attacks. We have more of the usual suspects like Fairy Vandal, Ironcrag Pyromancer, and Thrill Possibility. So we've got the removal of Fire Prophecy and Shock. We also have Teferi Master of Time, which is a really, really good card in any draw deck, since this +1 literally allows you to draw a card. We also have the addition of Tome Shredder. So it's a 3-cost, it's haste, and exile an instant or sorcery card from the graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. I'm going to try and keep it in balance with Magmatic Channeler, because obviously Magmatic Channeler needs instant cards in the graveyard, and Tome Shredder needs you to exile them. So I'm going to try and keep that little bit of fine balance. That should be enough to be able to keep a 4/4 and get Tome Shredder to a 4/4/5/5. We also have... Oh god, where was it? Oh yeah, also I'm counting this as partly Strixhaven because I'm using all the Mystical Archives decks. So... yeah, I'm going to try and keep that in mind, because obviously Magmatic Channeler is quite good because there's a lot of instants and sorceries I can use here. And then for land, we have Frostboil, Snarl, Mountain, Island, and because I didn't have my 4th Frostboil, I'm just going to use Prismari Campus. So anyway, we're going to go to play queue. If we do quite well, we'll go into the ranked, but otherwise we're just going to go straight into the games. So anyway, let's jump into it. This hand is fine to start off with, so do that. So we got the Fairy Vandal, we got the Magmatic Channeler, we got Shock, and we got Teferi Master of Time. Hopefully we'll actually get to use the Strixhaven cards in this. I have a feeling they have a pump spell here. Nope. Alright. Oh, they just bailed another one. Okay. I did not need to not put out something here. See, that's what I was worried about. Him getting an immediate. So I'm going to have to Shock there. Or do...
Let's make this quick. Don't worry, I'll think of something.
I could get rid of the 1/1 here. Might just be do 3 damage and then just use Fairy's effect. So we're gonna get the land here. Then what can he do? I don't know. Giant killer. Just gains a red there. Right. Yep, and then they scoop. Because next turn I've basically got them anyway. Because I've got shock as well, so there's tons of things I can do. Play Tome, try to play shock. I've basically won the game. Anyway, you see basically the idea as well. The draw deck's going to be quite fun. So we'll just move on to the next game. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that hand is fine. Yep. So we'll just play the Ops into the Fairy Vandal and Fire Prophecy, and hopefully we can get land for the Fairy. Or Tethys. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. So, do I really want the Tome Shredder? Nah. Yeah, I'd rather have the other shock, to be honest. So I can play Fairy, Time Reveler next turn. Master of Time, even. Time Reveler got fucking banned. Okay, that's alright. I guess they ran out of ideas right from the start. But then I guess they didn't get a third land and they couldn't really play anything big. I had stuff to deal with it anyway, so I don't think it would have mattered much. We'll just move on to the next game. This hand is fine. We've got a Frostball Snarl. We can Opt, we can Shock. So, depending on what we need. So if I just submits, pass turn. And we can build into Rowan's Scholar of Sparks. Gain 1 life there. Here. Don't need that, because we got 1 here. Little possibilities is good. Just play on reaction. Get Rowan out here. So,
Art's taught me not. Don't worry, this won't take long. I'll make quick work with you.
hit him with that 2 1/1s. Anyway, we play Magmatic Channeler next and then grab Thrill Possibility. think shock might be a bit redundant here.
I don't even need my sword to win.
Getting in the damage. Now, I can up to the end. I'd rather up to the start so we get the second draw in and get 2 3/3s. But it does mean that we can't. Right. Here. Don't need that for the minute. So I can sacrifice Rowan here. And then I can get the tab here.
Art and
gonna be a
combat
flyer,
are
though.
so different.
Probably gonna tap down Magmatic Channeler first. If they have a board wipe here, I could be in a little bit of trouble. No, they just have an owl. Right. We discard that one, I can... Yeah.
Practice makes potent.
Got to force some blocks here. Oh, god damn.
I picked a bad fight.
It's kind of annoying that I had to burn out my hand trying to get the thing off the board. That gets very... right. Thing was, he was smart enough not to just use the Archon to block the early, knowing that I probably had the power. So... I'm gonna have to use Magmatic Channel's effect next turn. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been done on this one. Probably the mistake was trying to use up my all my... Yeah, but now they got Archon of Sun's Grace back as well. It's just your typical Azorius control deck, where they have just an insane amount of shit. The problem was I had to burn up so much getting rid of the Archon of Sun's Grace, because they basically didn't take the bait when trying to block it. Yeah, they've got absolute control of the game now. Yeah, I've got literally nothing. That's unfortunate. I think I had to burn it up to get rid of the Archon of Sun's Grace. They didn't take the bait. And then they just, what did it was the Return to Fable. Because they were able to bounce everything back to my hand. And I couldn't respond to it. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, we'll move on to the next game. His hand is a bit slow on the draw, so we're going to mulligan here. That's better. Try and survive on just two land. That. Move that. Get hit in there. So I need to probably try and get Thrill Possibility onto the field. Discard the Tome Shredder. Or just drop Rowan. I don't need enchantment removal, do I? Which means I gotta build it again. Interesting, he lost his Tree Shake Chimera. Oh, brilliant. Probably going to play Order of Midnight to make the block next. Oh, calm block anyway. Never mind. So I think I need to get Rowan out in the field next. Get a red mana, get Rowan out, and then play through possibility. I mean, they get free hits with my trying, because I don't really want to lose any of this field, so... It's up to them, really. So we'll hit Llanowar Visionary here, get rid of it. That's annoying. Fine, it was dead weighted anyway. One more I can play like Will Skull or Frost anyway, so yeah, they'll be able to draw 2 cards in.
If you want to, fight smart. Hey, let's hit the books.
And then I can use Rowan Scholar of Sparks. Then if they try and put the... Yeah, you see this where I think they'll try and put Tree Shake Chimera down, I can just use Will Scholar of Frost on it. Make it a 0-2. I should be able to play Rowan Scholar of Sparks as well. Oh, sod. No, very interesting. Right, well that's interesting in itself. So,
Doesn't matter, little. Oh, I'll win by blade or by bolt.
need to block the Order of Midnight here. You know you can do that every single turn, right? So I'm assuming they're going to put down the Fairy Vandal again. So I need to either get to Fairy or I need to get Tome Shredder. Oh, we put it on the... Oh, that's interesting. Right, so... discard that. There we go.
In the apocalypse, don't worry. I'll think of something.
Yep, and they scoop. Because I've got complete control of the board now. Because that three hit effect is absolutely nuts. So yeah, that's fun. So I'm probably gonna leave it there because that was quite a long game. And then we'll just talk more in the outro because I think this deck is strong, but not in the way that I hoped it would be. Okay, so I feel this deck, it is strong, but I think what makes it strong is not so much the Strixhaven cards, of which there was only really 2. The main strength of the deck is still in Fairy Vandal and Ironcrag Pyromancer. I think Rowan... I think this version of the twins is stronger than the combined one they got in Eldraine. Simply because the dual face gives you more options. So if you want to go with something quick where you can draw quite quickly and draw frequently, you want to go with the Rowan. If you want to go more into the late game where you can draw and mess up your opponent's attack pattern, you go with Will Scholar or Frost. I think probably Teferi Master of Time is stronger than that, and that's another linchpin. I think if I was to change anything, I was hoping to get more use out of Tome Shredder. Most of the use I got out of Tome Shredder was a discard fodder. Maybe take him out and put in something like Seagate Restoration. I tried to avoid some of the higher cost, draw X amount of cards, high cost cards, because I wanted to run this kind of deck a bit on the cheap. So we got Opt, that's why we had cards like Opt, Fire Prophecy, Thrill of Possibility, because they're cheaper options. I think the other one you could possibly use is not Forbidden Friendship. What's the one? Hang on. Where is it? Where it's discard 2 and draw 3. Do I not have it? Yeah, that's the one. Cathartic Reunion. I had to type 3 as a word. Yeah. Oh, they got Cathartic Reunion as a Kaladesh card as well. Didn't know that. But yeah, using Cathartic Reunion as well. But most of Tome Shredder just ended up being fodder. I think this card is very good, but most of the strength in a draw deck is still Fairy Master of Time, Ironcrag, and Fairy Vandal. Though I thought Magmatic Channeler was quite ideal because you have a lot of instants and sorceries that provide draw. So by chucking those into the graveyard very quickly, you can get a very, very quick 4/4 on the field. Which I think is quite important. So anyway, I would totally recommend for 2021. I would say it doesn't change much, but I do like this card. I think it'd be quite fun. I am trying to... I said I was going to get back to content. I said Monday, then I had to get caught up in some things. I'm going to try and get out a deck on Saturday. And then I'm going to start what I'm going to see what I can do for the rest of the week. I'm also going to be dedicating one night a week to something else. But I'll talk about that when I get into it. So I'll see to that. It'll be starting from next Friday. And based on a really, really fun experience I had. So look forward to that next Friday. Be back Saturday. And then I'm going to try and get back to regular content. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I've been Cambear Run, and thank you for watching.